Have you learned anything? Has this endeavor been worth it at all?
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, we still don't have a Taco Bell
sponsorship.
I've learned that we need to go harder on the Taco Bell sponsorships.
I have been cutting most of the references out, if not all of them.
That explains a lot.
There's our answer.
They were probably watching and they were just like, man, I really would love to give these guys a sponsorship, but they can't organically bring it in. I'm like, I've done it so many times, DB. This is the kind of great content you're going to get on this episode of Deep Dark Well. What they talk about this time, I have no idea. Hey everyone, I'm Jason Sheedy.
I'm Joshua David Matthews.
And I'm Kyle Steinecke.
Kyle had the biggest smile on his face.
Please use that one.
We are Heebie-Jeebies Pictures. And this is Deep Dark Well, where we take a deep dark dive into filmmaking, unless it's this show in particular where we're
going to take a deep dark break.
Exactly. We wanted to get on and just have we could have just made a post. We thought it'd be fun to get on and kind of talk about what's going on with us, what's going on with the podcast, some of the things that have been happening over the last year, and some things that we are looking forward to for next year. But in short, we're going to be taking a little bit of a break from Deep Dark Well to focus on some projects, which means you'll have to get your podcasting elsewhere. Lucky for us, or just rewatch the old episodes.
The old ones. I'm sure there's a couple.
Episode 3 is a banger. I mean, that one I rewatch it daily. I couldn't tell you.
Episode 3 was the one with Brett.
He's gonna love that. There you go. No, I think it's been interesting because I feel like a lot of what this podcast has become has been a chance to have conversations with our friends and colleagues and people we've met at film festivals and the like, and sit down with them in a way that we don't normally get to do. Because a lot of times, we're either hanging out and we're not talking about the specific stuff, or we're at a film festival and we're all kind of running around or, doing that. So having the opportunity to just sort of sit and talk shop with people has been, I've really found it to be pretty satisfying.
Have you learned anything? Has this endeavor been worth it at all?
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, we still don't have a Taco Bell
sponsorship.
I've learned that we need to go harder on the Taco Bell sponsorships.
I have been cutting most of the references out, if not all of them.
That explains a lot.
There's our answer.
They were probably watching and they were just like, man, I really would love to give these guys a sponsorship, but they can't organically bring it in. I'm like, I've done it so many times, DB. This is the kind of great content you're going to get on this episode of Deep Dark Well. What they talk about this time, I have no idea.
Yeah, seriously, have you enjoyed the process of this? I know this is kind of one of those things where we should do a podcast like every other person on the planet. But we did one.
Well, and I think that is that's the number one distilled piece of feedback and learning from all of the episodes is just go out and do it. You want to do a podcast? Go record it. You want to shoot a short? Go shoot it.
You'll be smiling like Kyle was.
You'll be smiling like me all day long.
Do you want to smile like that? And then we'll have Josh cut it in really quick. Boom, right there. You see that smile? Do you want that? That's our own version of the Shia LaBeouf. Do it. Just do it.
I do agree with that sentiment though of just doing it, which is why we're taking a break so we can just
do it. Actually,
do the film. The actual the goal of Heebie-Jeebies is getting to feature film, so we're taking a break from everything else in order to focus on our energy on that.
We're getting into fest season, which we can't say what, but one of our shorts, the trio that we did this year, got into a very big fest we've never gotten into before, so that's exciting. So we'll be announcing that sooner than later. And then, once, especially with the fall, I mean, the fall is huge for horror film festival season. So that ends up, it's unfortunate because, I mean, I love going to them. Don't get me wrong. That's not unfortunate. Pull it back. The unfortunate thing is fall is my favorite season, hands down. And I feel like it always zips by because there's just so much going on with festivals and just different,
holidays, my birthday.
Yeah. Kyle's birthday is a big deal. It's this 2-month long extravaganza. That takes up a lot of time.
Kyle Fest instead of Oktoberfest.
Kyle Fest. I buy that t-shirt. Interestingly enough, that is usually the time we will, it's either in the March-ish region or it's in the fall where we'll do more projects. This year we'll still probably knock out a few shorts. All that to say, it's all exciting things that are happening. It's all fun stuff to look forward to. The most fun, I think, for all of us in some capacity is getting to watch our films in in a theater with people and be a fly on the wall and see, if they laugh at the joke and not the serious part we were trying to pull off.
What has been your favorite episode so far, or topic that we've discussed?
I have enjoyed all of them. I know
all the Taco Bell references you cut out of
cop-out.
That's such a cop-out answer.
I know it's a cop-out answer, but like I enjoyed catching up with people I haven't talked to in a while. I especially enjoyed the festival directors that we've had on, because I think, which we've said during the episodes, it's near impossible to have good conversations at the festivals, just because everyone's so busy and you can't you never really slow down. So I really enjoyed getting to dive a little bit deeper on topics around the festivals, and I enjoyed them all.
I love all my children equally.
I love all the children, and I enjoy talking about all of this. I enjoy reminiscing about past things.
Josh, what about you? Do you have I feel like you queued up that question because you have some.
I don't.
I'm hoping it's a glorious answer.
Kyle stole my answer. It's like I liked all of them. Which I legitimately did, but I like talking to I like the individual episodes with the cast that we've worked with in the past, so we can do a little bit more deep dive and just how and why they got into the craft to begin with, which I always find fascinating. Is why does anybody choose to do shit like this? And then I really enjoyed the episode where we did a recap on Playback and Madam with Brett, Aaron, and Allison. And then I really enjoyed the Dylan Clark episode because that's one of the only guests we've had in season 1 where we didn't have a prior relationship with him. So to be able to hear his story from the start until now was a more eye-opening experience, because he's literally doing or had been doing what we are now, and he succeeded in it. So that was a cool conversation, and also made me very jealous. But yeah.
Nice, handsome, talented. I'm just like,
it's today they announced when his new Blair Witch movie's coming out.
I'm excited. That's awesome.
I'm a big fan of Blair Witch. How dare you take it from me? But also, I'm glad you got it, because well deserved.
He'll do it justice for sure.
Yeah, he'll do a good job.
No, I think this was a nice experiment alongside, being in post on the films we made in the fall. So I think in getting to look at everything in hindsight and sort of chat with people alongside also doing the films. And I think we've said it before on this, but I mean, the whole point of this podcast was to sort of, be able to sort of lift up some of the colleagues we've worked with, talk to some people that, have some advice that, we think would be interesting for filmmakers or, aspiring artists, or people texting me right now. They're like, are you recording a podcast? What's it about? Let me silence my phone like a professional.
Yeah.
But then selfishly, getting to hear these things for ourselves, because I think these are questions that, again, we don't always get to ask. So I think that aspect of it, I really enjoyed.
What do you want to do next season?
It's just sleep and eat.
I want to talk. I want to do a lot. I want us to focus on like the future of things in next season.
The future of Heebies.
Future of Heebies, future of filmmaking, future of creative. I think there's a lot of change going on, good and bad, and I would love to talk to everyone.
Maybe even have an episode where we talk about, what legacy item Taco Bell is going to bring back. The Enchiritos coming back for a limited time. That's a big deal for anyone out there.
The loaded griller.
Loaded griller was a disappointment that they brought that back. Or I'm sorry, it was a disappointment that they took it away.
Yes.
I would love to see that come back.
I was like, it was back and it was disappointing and I missed it.
No.
Having worked there as a 16-year-old kid and being able to make up whatever I wanted to make up in the menu for my meals, I can't go back to Taco Bell. Like, you won't do this very special niche thing for me. How dare you?
They might now. I mean, you can customize stuff on the app.
Oh, really?
This became an ad. So you can customize things on the Taco Bell app like you wouldn't believe, man. Did you want black beans instead of chicken? You can do that.
Who would ever want beans?
I don't know why I'm talking to you like gross. I'm drunk, but
because that's
the Taco Bell voice
when you order Taco Bell.
I was going to say there's a give and take there.
We'll make up all the Taco Bell references in this episode. all the ones that I've cut out.
No, obviously we've been talking about feature stuff. We've been in development on, I mean, a ton of ideas. When I say in development, like, and I think this is, generally with, indie stuff, unless you're actually like, getting paid to do it, we've just basically going through the gamut of, and that's pulling ideas that have been in Google Docs for the last, 15 years, rehashing some of those, making synopsises and one pagers and trying to feel out, what feels like this is, what feels something that, I mean, first and foremost, what do we want to make? I think no matter what, and I think that's for anything, like what do you want to make? And that should be the defining factor always. But I think obviously you're doing yourself a disservice if you're trying to make a career out of it, trying to think about how it also might, fall into play with what's out right now and some strategy around that. So that's kind of where our heads have been at, is just trying to assess the stories we have and retool some of them. So what might be interesting, considering kind of, what has happened this year, what we've got planned for next year, because I don't know that we've ever really truly broken it down. If somebody is looking to sort of have a rough idea of the Heebie-Jeebies process, is, we tend to shoot something, which we did in the fall, post it within 6 months of the shoot, which we did in March. And then while that's on the festival circuit, work on some other ideas, which used to be more shorts focused, and now we're getting into the feature territory again. So for us, that's sort of an opportunity to have something out in the world, doing a thing, hopefully releasing some online as well while that's happening. We did do a writer's retreat back in February?
Question mark?
I think it was February.
February?
Maybe early February.
Sounds right. It was cold.
It was cold.
We went to the Blue Ridge Mountains, which
back
was...
in insert month here. And I feel like we actually had two pretty cool experiences with that, because we did essentially, we were able to get a beat out only for that. And then we had sort of an inkling of an idea that came from a single text Josh sent me that I can't share. But that led to the next idea for a feature that we then beat outlined, I think, like that night or like a day later.
Yeah.
So I feel like, was this text during the retreat?
No, it was after.
Oh.
Yeah,
no, this is after. It was, hey, you know all that work we did in the mountains?
Let's forget it and do this other thing.
Throw it in trash. Here's a single text message that had no, there was no story to it at all. And Jason immediately wrote back like, I'm sold.
I think I called you. I think I was like,
you did. You called me. Yeah. And then a week later we had this other story. So within, I don't know, what was that, 4 months? We've had 2 features that are pretty heavily outlined, ready to go into the writing mode.
There's a lot of joy in making short films, writing a short film, knowing you're going to shoot it. And then not that you would the features we're writing, we're very much intending to shoot, but there's a lot more obvious things to figure out before you get to that point, i.e. funding. But I feel like, with the shorts that we have done, since we have been able to sort of be actionable on all those things, I think it's been a neat experience to get back into this headspace of just writing a bunch of different stuff, putting together log lines, different synopsises, the one pagers, all that stuff, and not immediately settling on an idea and kind of exploring. Again, first and foremost, what do we want to do? What do we want to spend the next, however many years on? But then also trying to be smart about the strategy and figure out, what is going to benefit us hopefully the most. And I think, because I feel like at the end of the day, I mean, it's what I feel like every filmmaker has in their head about that. What can I make that will then hopefully lead into the next thing? So yeah, I think we're open to the idea of, not completely letting go of making short films by any means, and still, making some stuff that might be more micro oriented and just putting them on Instagram or YouTube and stuff like that. So
I'm excited about doing the process of making something that is going to go straight online and not go through. Because I
think you can work faster with that way too. We can take an idea that you have, and instead of having to worry about the long haul of making that happen, just hey, let's do this. This sounds great. Let's get together, do it right now. We'll release it.
Yeah, I wonder what our process would be like, because we definitely have a process for making something that we know we want to have a festival quality product. Not that we would make a bad film just to put it on YouTube, but we're making this film because we want to hit XYZ festivals. What does our process change when we're going to make a film and we're going to put it on Instagram or YouTube? Does anything change outside of just maybe we don't need 5:1 mixing?
Yeah, I think there's
or DCP.
Yeah, there's some. I feel like it's lower stakes, and when I say lower stakes, I don't mean like lower quality or lower priority,
lower like technical stakes.
Yeah, like I think there's things that, I mean, even speaking from my financial perspective, that like not having to spend money on a DCP, or like you potentially like a more elevated mix or this and that. So I think that going into it, there's a little bit, I don't know. I think, and that goes into the whole Heebie's mantra, how to keep it fun. And I think sometimes that is a good way to keep it fun, like that, not put so much pressure on something like this has to premiere at some crazy big festival, and it has to have a great festival run, and it has to, be distributed on some kind of crazy platform. Like, I think sometimes it's totally fine to just make something it's almost like a good reminder. Like, I'm going to make this just because I feel like it'd be good to just do this for the fun of it. And
whether it's for fun, whether it's to get the idea out there, whether it's to explore something, whether it's
to get that immediate audience reaction of this sucks.
I was going to say, to give the good people of Letterboxd a chance to get to Heebie's before it gets, is out for a while.
All of this is why I'm excited for what's next.
So to say that, wrap this up. I don't know when we're going to come back. I don't know when we're going to come back to season 2 of this. We will come back. I am going to throw out the random date or month of August, September.
But don't hold us to it.
Because it's already almost July.
It's already almost July, so August seems like it's very close.
September, maybe October, because we
maybe no,
we premiered on Halloween, and I think we can do season 2 by Halloween. But we will update you on Instagram if anybody's listening. We'll update you on the social medias when that's going to happen. And then if we decide that it's just not going to happen, we'll just delete our Instagram
and be done.
To you all.
And on that, we'd like to offer a sincere and heartfelt thank you for listening.
Yes, thank you for listening to the sometimes rambling, but always well-intentioned conversations.
If you've watched the film or liked it, or even if you haven't done any of those things, you just stumbled upon this randomly. Hey, thanks for getting to this far, this point in the podcast. But no, we do appreciate, all the relationships we've had. If that we've, whether it's film festivals or shoots or whatever it might be, like it's been a great year for continuing this filmmaking journey, and we look forward to many more.
Buy our merch. Perfect timing.
That was good timing.